Good morning. I wanted to do an updated video on safety on a recumbent. First thing is, number one, lights. Lights help you to be seen better. Flashing lights are good because if you have flashing lights, folks notice flashing lights, especially emergency vehicles, whether it's a city vehicle in your town that has lights on it flashing, whether someone's running a mower to mow the right of way or whatever, they have flashing lights. Ambulances, fire trucks, so on and so forth have flashing lights, and folks notice those. Helps folks see you better, whether you ride on the road or whether you ride on the trail. Number two, brightly colored clothing. Safety orange, safety yellow, reflective of any kind, reflective clothing, reflective jacket, anything to help you be visible. Number three, flags with a tassel. Tassel flaps in the wind, makes you be seen, helps you to be seen. Of course, flag does flap in the wind too as you're riding, and that helps you also. But a tassel does add a little more to that to help you be noticed better. Number four, a loud bell or horn. If you come up on someone on the trail, you want them to know you're there. You say on your left, you pull over, and that way they know you're around. If you are riding down a side street or on a street, if your trail goes on a street, then having a bell or a horn to let someone that opens a parked car door or someone that's backing out of a parking space, you can hit that horn and it will let folks know you're there in case they don't see you. Number five, mirrors. Mirrors are important. Having two mirrors on a trike is great because you have one on the left, one on the right. You can see what's behind you. If you need to pull over out of the right lane and go over to the left to pass something, to go around an object, whatever, go around someone on the trail, whatever you're wherever you're riding, and it helps you to see, okay, there's nothing behind me here, and then you go on and you look behind you, okay, there's nothing behind me here when you look in the right mirror. So you know it's safe to pull over. Number six, folks talk about us being low to the ground. Yes, we're lower to the ground, but when you're driving down the road, generally aren't you looking at the road to see what's in the road? You see objects, whether it's a pothole, a squirrel, a bird, whatever it is in the road, you will dodge a road hazard if at all possible. So generally you're looking at the road anyway when you're riding. Now, number seven, this is important too. Be predictable. Signal well in advance. If you're going to be pulling over, stopping, whatever you're doing, making a turn, left, right, whatever, signal well in advance and let others know what you're doing so that you can be predictable and they don't go, what in the world are they doing? This way, you can let them know. Number eight, keep your ears open, both ears, because if you plug them up with earbuds and you're riding and you can't hear nothing, you're not going to hear anything around you. You're not going to hear traffic. You're not going to hear what's going on the greenway. You're not going to hear someone come up behind you on a bicycle. Now, road bikers are very sneaky. Even if you don't have earbuds in, you don't hear them until they're right beside you and they can scare the living daylights out of you. They have me. And you want to be able to know what's going on around you. Besides, I like to hear the birds and the squirrels and everything. I like to hear the animals and I like to hear nature and everything around me when I am riding. It's fun. That's why it's part of the enjoyment of going out to ride. Number nine, when you're at a crosswalk, make eye contact with drivers. Make sure that they know you're there. Make sure they know you're crossing. Make sure that they know that you are around, okay? Now, that's something that is important. Make sure someone doesn't turn in front of you, okay? Now, number 10, don't get caught in the blind spot of a vehicle, because if they don't see you, they might turn in front of you and they not know you're there, okay? It's just like driving. You don't want to, if there's something in your blind spot, you can't pull over into a lane or turn or whatever. You got to make sure you see stuff behind you. Most of all, the most important thing is be safe and be careful out there. That is a very important part. And enjoy your ride. That's another part. But be careful and be safe. That's important. We want you to come back. Anyway, that's all. And like, subscribe, and share, and have a wonderful day.